Hi guys, long time no see. I'm going to try and keep this video short if possible, although that probably won't work. As you can tell from the title, I was going to talk to you about name changing. Obviously, I live in the UK, so I'm going to talk about my experience of name changing. I know it's different all over the world, so this is probably aimed more at people that live in the UK. I actually got my name changed a few months ago, so it's been really nice, actually, especially at work. I mean, people still screw up with pronouns, but hearing my name being called over the actual shop floor is actually really nice. I do like it. I prefer it a lot. I just wish I'd done it sooner, in all honesty. I kept putting it off because I thought it was going to be such a big deal, and it wasn't that much of a big deal. It was easy, pretty fast. Although I still haven't finished it because I've still got a few things that I need to change my name on. And price-wise, it wasn't too bad. Obviously, the thing that made it expensive was getting a new passport, because passports are expensive. And that's my only form of ID, because I don't have a driving licence or anything like that. So I needed to get a new passport done, which obviously cost a lot of money. And it takes a while to get it done as well, which is a pain. But yeah, I've got my new passport and it's all good. I changed my name online using, I applied online for a deed poll, which is actually really easy and really quite fast to do, so from my experience, I highly recommend it. I will link the website where you can apply below. It's actually really easy to do. You just go on the website and you apply for the deed poll on there, or you can apply it by post or over the phone. And once you've applied for it online, then they send you the actual deed poll and you have to, sign and date it in front of a independent witness, which I used Sam as my witness, because Sam. Yeah, so, and basically once you've signed it and dated it and your witness has signed it and dated it, you can use it. And then you just have to go round all the places you need to go round changing your name, like your bank, doctors, getting your passport, and driving licence if you drive. Sorry, I always forget driving licence because I don't drive. But yeah, so it's pretty easy. I got my first name changed, obviously. I also got my middle name changed because my middle name was it was my mother's name, so it was a girl's name. So I've now got my granddad's name as my middle name, which really means a lot to me because I was really close to my granddad. He passed away when I was 16, so I still miss him quite a lot. And considering what his name meant, it meant young warrior, so his name was Owen, by the way. I also got my title changed, which you can do as well. So I am actually a Mr, which is pretty cool. I love being a Mr. It just feels so nice when people call you Mr. It didn't actually take that long. It took a couple of weeks for them to send it, which is pretty fast. It took longer for mine to go through because I wanted to get a legal copy as well. So legal copies, it basically means once you've actually signed and dated your deed poll and your witness has, you basically send it back so they can take a copy of it, and it's basically a legal copy, basically. So especially as I needed to send mine to places where I couldn't show them in person, I'd have to send it through the mail, and I didn't want it to get lost or damaged. So if you send a legal copy, it's still valid. It's just puts your mind at rest, basically. If it does get lost, you've still got the main copy. So I thought it was a good idea. Obviously it costs more. I can't remember the exact pricing. The price for the actual deed poll, I believe, for an adult is £33, which isn't much when you want to change your name, if you think about it. I can't remember the price for the legal copy on top. I think that was £13 on top, which is quite a lot, but to have another copy is quite handy. Also, when they send you your deed poll, they also send a sort of template of how to correctly fill in your deed poll. I don't know if that's going to pick up at all. So it actually like labels the bits and what you need to do to actually fill it in. They also send an example letter of what to send with your deed poll when you're telling people that you've changed your name. I don't know if you can see that at all, but it gives you an example letter, so you can just type that out and just change certain bits of it depending on where you're sending it, you know, and what you need to say, which was really helpful. And they also, oops, wrong page. And they also send you a list of who to tell, which was really helpful because I didn't even think of half of these. I'll read some of them out to you. It's got obviously your employer if you're employed, HM Revenue and Customs, Benefits Office if you're on benefits, driving licence, passport obviously, medical staff, Bank and Building Society, credit and store cards, register for elections so you can actually vote, doctors, dentists, opticians, TV licence if you pay that. I don't pay that, so it doesn't bother me. Utility bills and stuff if you pay bills. Basically loads of stuff. I personally had to add a few because it doesn't have PayPal on here, which I completely forgot about PayPal. Actually, I haven't done PayPal. That's on my to-do list. And obviously I have a rail card and a bus pass, so I need to do those two as well, which aren't on here. But it gives you a good idea, and it tells you how they accept it as well. Like, some of them you have to show the actual proper copy, and some of them will accept just a photocopy of it. So that's really helpful. I think I covered everything. Probably missed something really important, but too late now. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope that was helpful to anybody living in the UK, obviously. If there are any videos in particular that you'd like to see, certain subjects that you'd like to know more about, then feel free to comment below asking for those videos. I don't know if I'll film them or not, it depends what the subject is, obviously, and whether I've got any experience in that subject, because I may not. But anyway, feel free to comment, like, subscribe, all that jazz. And a new video coming soon, hopefully. Bye bye. Why am I such a dweeb? I don't know.